So, hi guys. Today we are going to make animation using two different art styles. One is going to be the normal method, and the other is going to be using rotoscopy. For those who don't have any idea of rotoscope, it is tracing of real life video and converting it into animation. Note that this video is not going to show step by step of the entire process. If I would have shown the entire process, the video would be too large. So let's get this thing started. First, you need to get a reference. So the reference image could be from Pinterest or any image generation software. Whatever you get it from, make sure it is free to use. I got this image from Talent. After the image, start tracing the reference image. I have suggestion in this step. Use two different base pencil objects for background and one for the main object if you are a beginner. And also don't use too many layers in the base pencil object as a beginner. It would just leave you confused. In this case, I'm using a single layer for all the tracing and a layer for coloring, except eyes, since most of the time expressive features like mouth and eyes involve a lot of movement. It would be hassle to change it every time and every frame, right? So I suggest you to use different main outline layer and main coloring layer as below two objects, below two layers, that is some object, and expressive objects like mouth or eyes as top objects. And also make sure the expressive things have a different outline with different coloring layer just below. So now let's get into the animation. After the drawing part is completed, move the current frame forward. It could be about 3 frames or 2 frames. So after you move the current frame forward, now switch off the color layers and lock the layers that you do not wish to change. I do not want the expression to change just yet. So I can lock the frame that I do not want to change if I want. So in the frame that you're currently drawing, take a rough guess that how the animation could be. In my case, I want the main character to be in air. I try to replicate the movement of the cloth and redraw as per the same. After you're satisfied with your drawing, turn on the colors layer and delete the colors which do not match with the outline and recolor the parts. This way you save time by not having to color the whole drawing. After so, I'm not going to show the whole process because it is going to take too much. So we're going to skip this part. So after also animation, the expression, uh, I have moved to making the background. The same process can be followed here. Get a difference, draw it in color. I have few suggestion in the case of background. Try to use modifiers for the base pencil object. Sometimes which can give a better look to the animation. Mainly the glow modifier. If you want to use a modifier, separate the parts which modifier needs to be applied, and then create a new base pencil object for it, so that you can use multiple modifiers for a single, but different components in this. Would be too much for a beginner. So if you let's say if you're a beginner, just stick with the single base pencil object and single modifier, so that you don't get too much mixed up. So here's my result for the first scene. This next scene, I'm going to use the technique of purpose. I filmed myself walking and then I ported the video to the letter and traced myself frame by frame. or with a gap of 1 frame in between each drawing. This is a time-consuming process and a hard process to do, but it could deliver a perfect animation if the reference video is good enough. As here you can see, I downloaded the 3D shoe model and keyframed it for every 2 frames so that I get a solid reference. After drawing of shoe and tracing of the leg, then I color them individually. And after that, don't forget to arrange the layers in order. Each outline layer should have its own color layer below it. And then I took the reference of the background and drawn it as individual grease pencil objects, which I just template them so that I get a illusion of 3D. Then I used the Blender 3D camera to animate the scene. Creativity here as a wish to move the camera and give the scene a bit more depth. Here is the second scene. And for the main scene, I'm going to film myself running and rotoscoping. This took a lot of time, but ended up better than I imagined. If only the reference video is much better, the animation would have ended up much better looking. So after the completion of the animation, I did a few highlights and matched the movement of the background to interact with the camera. So after matching the camera movement, I added some more details to the background and then few animations. By this point, I was exhausted, so I ignored the color combination of the background and proceeded to render. And after countless hours of animating and editing, this is what I ended up with.
Arya, your mission is to infiltrate the base.
I am already on it.
Where is he? Change the can.
Did you really think that was enough?
I will kill you.